When in doubt, pinkies out. I don't know. All of a sudden, we become internet sensations. In the high school, everyone's like, "Yo, you gotta do this song. We're taking requests."
Exactly.
I'm dead. I can't.
So,
Shout out Gio.
All right, are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay.
Yeah, we're ready.
Count us down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is going on? Wait a minute. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. You might ask yourself, what are we doing here? And Mark, what are we doing here, right? Happy Saturday. We are in beautiful Long Island, okay? On beautiful Long Island.
That's right.
And this is the Saucy on a Late Night podcast. It's a late night.
Saucy on a late night.
Saucy on a Late Night podcast. So we are going to be coming to you.
We're going to make a new jingle for this.
Yeah, okay. All right. Fine. You do what you want. Actually, he's going to end up making it for me. I'm going to end up making it. But anyways, we are your two hosts. Okay, you might remember us from the Sunday Saucecast with our girl Alessa. That is still going to be going on. But we are introducing the Saucy on a Late Night podcast featuring myself, Mike Edwards, the Sauce, Mark Magana, the artist formerly known as Spanish Poppy, the King, and for our inaugural, let's talk correctly, episode, we've got two very special guests, two very special brothers to us, right? One by the name of T. Mills, Taylor Miller.
What's up, people?
And our host for the evening, okay, a.k.a., I didn't even tell his name, but yeah, James Schmachtenberg. Drop the government. No, I'm joking. That's our boy Schmach. Schmach, how are we?
Doing well. How are you?
How are we feeling, man? Good?
I'm feeling good.
Good.
Late night on a Saturday night. Chilling with the boys.
We have gotten the utmost hospitality since being here, okay? He cooked us a meal. I'm like, wow. I'm like, I feel like your wife. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey, yo.
Hey, you come here, your family.
Oh,
That's
man.
a fact.
Nah, for real, for real.
This guy.
So how's the summer been, gentlemen? We are 2 months in. T. Mills, I feel like you've had a wild summer. So
I've had a nice summer, yeah.
let's hear about it. What has been nice about the summer, starting with you?
I mean, first off, I'm a teacher, so the time off is nice to reset the brain.
Okay, shout out that.
Right.
Shout out that.
Resetting the brain, the mind, the body, the spirit, all of that to get my morale back for September, ready to roll.
You sound real grown right now, bro.
Man, you gotta be. You gotta be. We're in our 30s, man. We can't be acting like we're 18, 19. I mean, some people can. Not me. Not me right now. That's just me.
Some people like Mark.
Mark.
I don't know, man.
Mark's a special case.
This guy over here is making me think about SpongeBob. Pinkies out. I can't.
Wait,
What is life if you're not laughing?
Let's hear more
That's
about this.
that's
What
true.
about SpongeBob? Does Schmuck remind you of?
He did on the
Tread
inaugural
lightly.
episode. He did. What you do, Schmuck?
What do you mean? Oh,
Pinky.
when in doubt, pinkies out.
I'm sorry, it had me dead.
Okay.
For as
All
long
right.
as,
Life
for
lessons
as,
in
long
those
as I have
episodes.
known Schmuck, as we have known Schmuck, I remember once every time we hang out, there's a SpongeBob reference. At least once.
Pretty much every day of my life.
Yeah.
And it's random. It
So
doesn't matter who's with me or where I'm at or what environment it is or how serious the
okay,
situation is.
to the audience, what you have to know about Schmuck is that Schmuck is a character. Okay. To say the least, so much so that the Patrick Star reference doesn't even do him justice. This man, do you want to tell him a little bit about Army with Harmony and your upbringing and DMP Productions?
How long does this podcast run?
I mean, it runs as long as we want it to
We're
run.
already canceled.
Well, let's see. I don't know exactly how far it goes back because my memory's kind of clouded now. But Started with me and my best boy, Nick Butt, aka MB Squared.
Shout out Nick Butt.
Shout out, Nick.
Chop cheese.
We used to love playing, chopped cheese. Those are coming back. We used to love playing Rock Band, and then we would screw around, and like I would do dumb voices when we were singing and like playing guitar, and he would just smash the crap out of the drums, and all of a sudden we were like, yo, like this is fun. Like let's do this more, but like record ourselves. So then we started doing that, and then it somehow moved over to recording ourselves doing like Weird Al Yankovic vibes where we're doing follies of raps and rock songs, singing, dancing, dressing up like tools, going to the dollar store buying those fake chains. And then I don't know if, whatever, I'll shout him out, our guy Gio Mio. Gio Mio's like, yo, come to the studio, record. We need
AKA was
this.
his basement. His basement with Audacity software.
With Audacity. Okay. And yeah, you guys were in there like dropping rhymes and just crushing it, and we come in there and just absolutely blow it up with stupidity. And I don't know, all of a sudden we become internet sensations. In the high school, everyone's like, yo, you gotta do this song. We're taking requests.
You guys were literally way too late for TikTok. If TikTok would have been out when they were doing this
early.
shit,
Early.
Sorry. Too early.
That's what I was
for
gonna
Vine
say.
and TikTok.
Because
Vine would have been.
Vine was around, but I made a few, but not like that.
It was
you really?
towards the end,
Vine
right?
wasn't viral like that.
And I made YouTube videos, not
Maybe it was. I don't know.
necessarily our. Actually, we did put our raps up there. Me
you
and
did.
Nick
You did,
had our
yeah.
own channels.
Yeah, because I filmed one of them.
There wasn't anything going on until like we were contemplating getting rid of it, and then finally that's when like Google reached out because they had bought YouTube, and they were like, hey, like, oh, we could put ads on your videos, you get like a percentage, whatever it was. But we were like 15, 16, we didn't know what that was, and then we sent the contract or whatever it was to our parents, and like they're like, I'm not getting involved with lawyers, like I'm not dealing with that, But now like, what, 15 years later?
So you had a chance to monetize
Back then.
your
but
content
nobody knew.
with
We
Vine.
didn't know what to do.
And, well, with,
No, not
with
Vine. It would have
YouTube.
been YouTube.
With YouTube.
And,
Wow.
and remember, back then they used to give more money than they do now.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yeah.
but you got to also remember, like, since it was a start for like a lot of people who were just getting into it, it might have been a little shady. Like,
You're right.
I don't know, how long is this really gonna last?
You're right.
That's
Like,
why we
can I
didn't-
trust getting paid? Can I handle this? What is monetization? What does that look like? So those type of things were not well known yet until it was solidified and backed. But once Google got it and they ran with it.
I think,
Right.
and that's part of why we didn't stick with it, because like this whole monetization thing was like brand new. Like nobody was really getting paid to make content. Like that wasn't a thing, But anyway, so then as the story goes, like that happened, and then we also started getting like college and jobs, and we were like, all right, like now we're sort of public figures in a way. Like our careers require us to get out there, and people got to know our names, and like we don't want to be associated with like saying all these crazy things in someone's basement on the record. But there has been some rumors that we may like eventually come back and do like a reunion tour, but I can't speak any truth to that, nor can I lie. So
Dude, have you seen Morgan J?
no.
I don't
Tell
know.
us
None of
about
you-
this
none of
Morgan
Who is
J.
that? Who is that?
Dude, he does I guess comedy sketches, but with auto-tune, going through like, let's say he's a comedy show.
If I see it, I probably know.
So he does auto-tune comedy show, and then he'll like go up to people and be like, "You a goofy guy? You a goofy guy?" Have you seen him?
Yes, I have seen him. He's been
That's
on
what
those
they would've-
Sidemen things,
That's
right?
what they.
Yeah,
That's what they
yeah,
would have
yeah.
been. They would have been going through comedy shows, doing stuff like that.
You're right.
To me,
You're right.
Honestly,
You're right.
So last night I actually saw we went to a comedy show, and this guy he was on like Fox News and something else, this comedian. But anyways, his whole thing was like nailing these impressions of like the president and like all these different like high-ranking people and whatever, and he was floating, whatever, not to bring politics, floating both sides, like just he didn't care. He's like, hey, everybody, we get along, and just
Yep.
this is comedy.
Yep.
And I thought about it, and I was like, like I used to do a ton of impressions back in the day just because like it was just what popped in my brain. I was like, I got to do it. And I feel like I missed that boat
Period.
when I was like in high school. You know what I mean? I could have easily been doing that on like an SNL or something. Andy Samberg was my idol for like 4 years.
was it really?
Yeah, Lonely Island. That was me and Nick Butt wanted to be Lonely Island on Saturday Night Live. We wanted to make Like a Boss. Like we made Like a Guido. If you look that up on YouTube, back when Jersey Shore was a thing.
Like a Guido.
Like a Guido, he just took
That would have
over.
been so offensive now. Oh, man, please.
But it also would have been viral.
It would have been viral.
Yeah.
The viral one we had, the most viral one we had was in our college class. We took a public speaking class, and our final was you have to make a how-to video. And
you made a
you
music
could partner
video out
up.
of
So
it.
yeah, me and Nick, we came up with the idea to make a music video,
He's like, I know
a
what I'm
rap,
doing.
a dance, and we reached out to T Mills over here to actually help us like record and produce it.
Was
And,
that the one in the suits? When he
no,
had suits on?
yeah, in the what are those things? The morph suits.
Yeah, the more.
Yeah.
I was in the full Brooklyn Nets outfit back when they were like brand new. Nick was in like I don't know Packers. Oh no, he had like the stupid
The green, the lime
meme,
green.
Yeah, and the lime green.
Your
shirt,
brother,
whatever.
both your brothers are in it too.
Our brothers were like literally 10, and
Wait,
they were
really?
doing the dances.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Schmuck and Nick
Yeah,
Butt
Rich
style.
and Ant were in that one. That,
How many
that was
views
funny.
did it
And we
do?
got an A+. We had to show it live in front of this whole class, the professor, everybody. Me and Nick had to stand up there and be like, yeah, we made a music video. And everyone's like, what? And then, like, we did it, and literally people are, like, standing up, like, clapping. She's like, that was the most amazing presentation I've seen. And I'm just like, dang, we screwed up. Like, this should have been
How
our
many
career
views?
path. I don't know now, but last time I checked, I think it was around, like, 3,000, 3,200, something like that.
That was a lot
And
of
that was
fun.
a spin-over of
be a part of. I'm not gonna
Size
lie.
Gangnam Style.
Yeah,
That was
Gangnam
Schmuck
Style.
and Nick Butt style.
But, you know, as we're talking about it, it's interesting because, you know, Soulja Boy talks a lot about being the first, like, rapper to, like, actually make it on YouTube. And you go back to that era compared to where we are now. I mean, like, even just 10 years at a time, like, technology and social media has evolved and changed. Like, I was talking with somebody, for those that listen, that have been listening, like, I obviously work in advertising, and I was talking to somebody who just came into the game, right? Completely different game that she's in now with all of the technology and the Zoom meetings. Back then, you had phones connected to your computer,
Oh.
right? You had phones connected to your desk. The most you had was Skype for Business. You had Skype for Business. We were all on a conference call, and when we wanted to talk shit about the client on the other side, we would have to mute the button just to talk a little shit and make sure that nobody came off mute for the conference call phone, right? There was no Teams, no Zoom, no Google Meet, no Chime, no none of that.
Oh, every time I'm in a Zoom meeting. Now, if
Watch
something
out, Spanish
sounds,
Poppy on the move.
if something sounds a little ridiculous,
It's all right. Mark likes me, y'all. I don't know.
I like
Be
changing
careful.
things
we're
up.
gonna
Right.
switch it up.
Also, quick heads up, my dog is out here with us, so if you hear random barking
Shout
or I
out
gotta
Colton.
get up quick,
Shout
it is
out
what it
Colton.
is. I gotta tend to my child.
You feel more comfortable now, Mark?
Yes, I feel comfortable.
Aw. What were you saying, though,
I
Tyler?
was saying, like, what you were describing is exactly how I still even approach some Zoom calls, whether it's like a professional development, a meeting, or whatever. Like, there are some times where you just want to roll your eyes at some things,
Yep.
whether it's one of your colleagues or whatever. And
I want
like
to
we
roll
all
my eyes at
experience
Mark
it.
every day. No, I'm
Yeah,
joking.
yeah. I mean,
Who even uses Zoom anymore?
dude? You'd be surprised.
Every day, bro.
You'd be surprised.
Every day.
I just did three courses this summer for certificate hours. You know all about that. But every meeting for 6 to 8 hours a day was on Zoom.
I forgot my login.
A lot of people are doing webinars on Zoom.
Just connect your Gmail, man.
Yeah, that's Google Meet though. That's not Zoom.
No, it connects. No, Zoom can connect.
I don't need. Who am I gonna call?
I don't know.
Saucy?
But
Yeah.
yeah, why not?
For what reason? I
Absolutely.
can just FaceTime him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. While I'm in the office, Zoom, Teams.
I'll just FaceTime.
Lock in. Let's lock in.
You use Zoom also?
Zoom.
Zoom.
Nah, I just FaceTime him.
Well, this actually brings me into a topic I wanted to talk about because, listen, there are two single brothers in this group, and there are two taken brothers in this group, okay? Shout out to recently celebrating your 1 year anniversary of marriage, okay? Amen, right? Lay off them now, okay?
It's better than a Super Bowl.
Right, because let me tell you, the Schmocked Empire is here, okay? It's here. It's coming. And it's arrived. It ain't just coming. It's arrived. And he's a happy boy. You know, he's a happy boy with his happy girl.
Shout
you
out Pia.
I just like being at home.
Hey, take your chain out, bro. Hold on. Take your chain. Yeah, take your chain out. Take your chain out. Exactly. Exactly.
I'm dead. I can't.
So
Shout out Gio.
So,
Pause.
little asthma. So Taylor,
Yep.
talk to me, given all of the advancements in technology, about how it is being a single guy in 2025 versus how it was being a single guy in 2015.
It's kind of weird because I was actually having this conversation the other day with my parents, believe it or not, because we were born at like
Shout out the Millses.
Yeah, shout out the Millses. We were born at this time where we kind of grew up knowing the old way to date, right? The old way to kind of talk to someone and introduce yourself. You're out, you go to the bars, you're at a restaurant,
like, "Hi,
you're
I'm
at
Saucey."
a party with a friend, like whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you introduce yourself. That's how you, like, usually you meet somebody through mutual. But then the landscape changed around that 2014, 2015 time period where now everything was digital, right? So we kind of had to adopt this different behavior of making ourselves open on a digital platform.
I'm not touching your neck, bro. Don't worry.
That's how my wife and I met.
Yes, I agreed.
But and it works for people. It's worked for obviously Gio, right? Gio's met his wife,
It's worked for Schmock.
right? There's great success stories, and then there's other stories that just like it doesn't work out at all. And I know plenty of people who have it's worked very well, and it hasn't. For me, so I'm still single. Little shout out, I'm one of the single guys here.
Woo! Rockstar.
8675309.
Well, I think a lot of I feel like half of my friends have met their significant others
On the apps.
on the apps. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 50-50 for your friends, Mike.
Would-
Telling the
It's like 50-50 for mine.
For
too.
my friends?
for your friends,
Yeah.
yeah.
And my
I think
family.
It's like 50-50, like if they met on
Family,
apps
too.
or
Siblings.
or they
Like
met
in
outside.
general, or you're talking about our friend group?
No, in general, your friend group.
My friend
Like
group.
like the ones I've hung out with and stuff. Yeah,
Got it.
like it's like 50-50 on how they met.
Can I comment on this?
Yes,
go
please.
ahead.
As
So-
somebody who has met, right?
Yeah,
Like,
my wife and I met on an app.
Well,
and,
which one was it, if you don't mind?
Hinge. Shout out Hinge. But so here's the thing, right? Like, right, we grew up, and the goal is to be, what's the word? An extrovert, right? You go up to somebody, the cheesy lines, in my opinion, don't work, but you put yourself out there, you swing for the fences, and like you initiate a conversation, and hopefully that goes somewhere, and then hopefully chemistry builds, and etc. But in today's generation, right, like now you have these apps where you can pretty much put yourself out there on like a digital platform,
Yeah.
and you put out what you want to put out, like that you feel best describes you, but also brings you attention as far as like what you want people to see you.
It's like
as.
your resume.
Yeah, but in a good way. Like you put out your hobbies, your interests, your favorite things, what you love, and then you're hoping that somebody matches with you that shares those hobbies, interests, and passions. And
So-
then, to me, like that brings an almost more intimate connection. And I would say that is what happened with my wife and I, because like, yeah, of course you're looking for that physical attribute of like height, hair color, eye color, I don't know, race, ethnicity, religion, whatever you want, right? But then you're also looking for, all right, what's their favorite sports team? What music do they like? What's their favorite thing to do on the weekend? How about food style? There's so many different things that you can put out there now without being awkward, not blowing it on the first line.
see, and there's counter arguments to that say, well, shouldn't those things be discoverable when you meet somebody? Like, isn't that the joy of getting
I
to know
agree.
someone?
But like, let's say
Yeah, but,
you're somebody who doesn't necessarily like to approach people and communicate that verbally.
I hear you.
This opens up a whole bunch of doors for people who like struggle to do that, or maybe don't have the self-confidence or the self-image that like, yeah, I'm worth dating that 10 over there, but like right now, if she just looked at me, I'd be like, oh, she thinks I'm a 3. But if she looks at your profile,
It's fair.
and then she's like, wow, like I really got to know who he is, that's a win,
First
Next-
off, 2 things. Number 1, keep that mic up because you're speaking facts
Oh,
right now. Okay?
I'm sorry, guys.
You're speaking facts.
You can't
right? It's
hear me.
okay.
My voice
he can
is
adjust
terrible,
it.
but-
He can adjust it. Okay. I'm just saying, you're speaking facts.
I'm
Okay?
new to
so
this.
if you're speaking facts, you're speaking facts. That's number 1. Number 2, it's interesting having you describe dating profiles, because it's almost like you're building, like I said, a resume for somebody to almost like want to interview you in a sense. And admittedly, you know, you adopt to the apps because it's technology. But I don't know, find blessings and a lot of success with meeting women in person versus like my success rate on the apps.
You just got to be careful with that now, though, Mike. You just got to be careful with that now.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm going to get to that.
Has progressed negatively.
I'm glad you brought that up.
That's why you run a 2-man.
We're going to get to that. Stay there.
Take care of my son.
I've had more success on Instagram than I've had success on the apps.
You're fun. Keep going.
So I don't know. Like it's and I can't give you like a firm explanation as to why. I just feel like, you know, and I agree with Schmock's point of having to be careful, right? Having to be careful with like in person, because you could make the argument that like there's so many awkward guys out there these days that like these girls really don't even know, like, you know, they're surprised when a guy goes up to them and actually strikes a conversation.
Which is good, though.
It is.
Especially for people like you.
Well, it's good for the people who are having the conversation.
You're extroverted.
I'm very extroverted.
You find someone you like, you go up, start a conversation,
right?
And they're like,
if they're into it, they're into it. If not, right.
A guy who understands actually comes to me, talks to me, and like, wow,
actual conversation.
This is crazy.
Right. It shouldn't be though.
But it's what happens, man.
It's kind of like a blast from the past, almost, that people don't get to experience, though.
Dude, you would be so surprised that, like, when you go up to a girl, it's almost like she's shocked that you would even, like, go up to her and talk to her, and let alone buy her a drink or buy her and her friends a drink. They're like, what? They start saying, thank you so much. Thank you for what? This is what I was taught to do.
It's true.
That's what I was taught to do. I don't know, man. But to your point, yes, you've got to be careful with it. And like, I'm the type where I'm not gonna force the issue or push the issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the chemistry not there, if it's not right, or like, you know, you're not into it. I keep it pushing. But I feel like a lot of folks are also afraid of that type of rejection too. You know?
I wouldn't even say that. I would say be careful more as like now. It's more accepted that. If a guy approaches you in a social setting, it's almost like danger. You know what I mean? Like, you're almost taught to be like,
self-defensive.
throw up your flag, put up a wall up. Like,
yeah.
You know, whether or not you find them attractive or you want to get to know them.
Right.
It's almost like
they're so scarred.
And it's just, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like, whatever, you're conditioned almost to believe that like anybody that approaches you in a social setting when you're like by yourself or with a friend, like
something's gonna go wrong.
Caution, you know.
Right.
Which like, okay, for sure, I agree. But at the same time, right, like in the generation we originally had, it was like that's how you get to know people. Whether it's a friend or a significant other. Right? Like you want to meet somebody, like what if you're going new to a college, you're away, right? You gotta make friends.
Facts.
Gotta approach people.
Facts.
Of course.
Absolutely.
But it's that mutual meeting, yes, can initially happen.
Yes. I agree.
And that's where like that generational difference. I don't want to say generational difference because like what we said before, we've seen both sides of that story.
Right.
So it's not necessarily a generational thing. It's more of a mentality and a
societal.
Yes, societal, social, mental capacity.
Well, I also think COVID didn't help.
No,
because there's a lot of people they spent. What, 2 years basically inside that they couldn't
develop their social skills?
Yeah,
depending on where you live, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but
yeah.
Let's say New York, like there's no way you were gonna technically go
for
outside
like a year and a half
and go, you know, like you said, develop those social skills
till the
to
summer of 2021.
Yeah,
spring 2020 to the summer of 2021.
Yeah. To go outside, it was like no go.
So if you didn't have it, you weren't developing it there.
No,
there was the first time out
skills.
After COVID was. You, me, and Schmock. This was before you met Katie.
Yes.
And
before I met the wife.
That was like summer of 2021. So you're absolutely right. That time frame, that year and a half, almost 2 years for some people, if you had not been in that realm of going out, doing this, doing that, going to parties, bars, whatever it is, You weren't there. That's 2 years.
And let's be real, guys. Our love at that time was Warzone.
You're not wrong.
That was the thing
Not
we
wrong.
opened up on. That was the thing that we grew personalities.
But
Warzone.
the crazy thing is that also
PlayStation 5.
that also made. I don't mean to change topics here, but that also made the streaming world popular. I know we were talking about a little bit about that before, but like the viral sensations. But
Yeah, but that's where
COVID led to these just chatting streams, these like the Kai Cenats of the world, these podcasts.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot of people who didn't know about that and had nothing to do, and literally were like, "Oh, what is this? Let me
gotta do
find something. Yeah,
something.
find something new."
And amidst all that ash and fire, some people came out like phoenixes, dude.
Yeah.
COVID actually did wonders for some people. And I know,
Yeah.
sorry if that offends anybody, but there are some people that actually like found themselves during that time.
I
Found a
agree.
passion.
That's fair.
agree.
Listen, I am of the firm belief that during that time, if there wasn't something that you came away with that you didn't go into COVID with, it was a missed opportunity. Whether that was saving money, picking up a new craft, a new hobby.
I wouldn't have been able to buy a house or met my wife.
Come
If it wasn't
on.
for COVID and online dating.
Talk about it.
But yeah.
Granted, I agree with Mills that it gave birth to all those streamers, even though I'm not the biggest fan of all those streamers, but it's cool. It is what it is. Like, listen, it just the way everything was consumed absolutely changed the game forever. Because even in the workplace now, there's like in-person meetings only just became a thing like maybe a year and a half ago. Right? Like, it was all,
They came
and
back.
even then, mostly Zoom calls and Teams calls, and, like, you know, they got tablets in the schools. I mean, y'all are both teachers. Y'all could speak to it, right? They got, like, don't they got tablets in the schools? And
Some have
everything?
tablets.
Some have tablets.
Most have Chromebooks.
Right.
Chromebooks are given to all students.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
a crutch.
we used to get our
and they
cell
need to go
phones
away.
taken away like crazy, gang.
Well,
Can't take them away anymore. Although
No, they have the
New
law.
York is passing a law for this school year.
To
that
where you can take them away?
No,
No,
they
it's
collect it at the
banned.
beginning of the day. They're
They're going to
completely
be
banned.
collected at doorways now, I believe it is.
I mean, so I work in a school where they collected phones anyway.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
That should
It
help
was
with
free
attention
reign.
span.
It was just teachers
in
would be up to
In principle.
See, in principle, yes, but remember, they still have their computers to go and break. These kids are like tech savvy.
Yeah, now they know what they're doing.
They know how to get around firewalls. They know how to like use other browsers that aren't locked by administration.
So speaking of firewalls, how do you get around the firewall that is the social disconnect when going out these days? Is it the two-man
I mean-
like you were bringing up?
I mean,
Yeah.
what a topic.
My boy
change.
Mark
See how
is
he did that?
smaling right now, man.
Don't ask me.
Yeah.
how
I don't
he
go
did
out
that?
anymore.
That's crazy.
The way he changes topic.
That was so
I'd
sloppy.
much rather watch
we gotta
a
work
movie on
on
the
that.
couch with my wife.
What you mean that was so sloppy?
It was sloppy.
What do you mean that was so sloppy? That was, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Please.
Because of his red mic. He's thinking about fire.
Exactly.
No, okay, all right, whatever. Yeah, you know what?
No, wait a minute.
What?
The firewall of the social disconnect of today. How do you get around that in terms of dating? That's what I said.
Well, I mean, I think.
Stop playing with me.
I'm not playing with you.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. I'm saying like.
I know what I said.
What a transition. People out there, comment below. Was that a sloppy transition or not?
Okay. It's a
Shout out
saucy
if you like my
transition.
dog.
It's a saucy transition. Continue.
Yeah, I think.
love you too.
Being in a group setting, no matter where you are, whether it's 2, 3, 4 people, it makes you feel more comfortable, right? It makes conversation with another group of people much more easier. And regardless of background, where you're from, age, like it doesn't matter. I think that holds true across many, many different areas. So yes, to answer your question, our two men has been successful in the last 2 years.
Okay, right.
It
That's
has
what I
been.
wanted to get to.
It has been, right? I'm not going to deny that.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't talk to anybody, and I get no girls. So
That was your first Mike Edwards lie on this podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
He's been saying this for like the past 6 years.
it's
I'm a changed man. Shout out Gio.
I'm trying to like understand the tips and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
I just made tips, sirloin tips.
Hey,
That
you did.
That was
So what-
delicious.
That let's talk about that, right? Like what's your is food your love language? Like, is like cooking your love language, or like no?
No.
No.
Honestly, other than breakfast, I grill. That's about it. The wife does all the real good stuff, but also we keep it simple. We don't want to make more work for ourselves, especially after crazy days.
I saw their food one day. She was making a really good salad. Like, that salad looked phenomenal.
Wow.
On Mondays, every Monday we make salad. We change it up, whatever's in the ingredients, but that's like our Monday. Because Mondays are tough. Who wants to go back to work on a Monday? You know, who wants to work any more than you have to on a Monday? So when we come home, we keep it simple.
I get depressed when I hear about Mondays.
But I will say, when you come over to my house, which was funded by COVID and staying home, your family. So like tonight, right? I made sirloin tips for you guys. I made some Idaho golden potatoes, some special sauce for Sauce, Edwards himself. But I do that anyways. Honestly, like, being a homeowner now is just so different. You want to have people over. Like, it's a way to bring people together. I always heard that thing, like, food and table time is a way to bring people together. Like, now I really agree with that, and like, we're doing that here clearly on the late night Saturday night podcast.
Hey,
right? Here's the table. We're all around it. We're
that's
together.
what we're talking about.
All right, I will be quiet now.
No, I love it.
I have a question then. Since we're talking about all this social firewall distancing and stuff, one by one, Schmuck, since back in the day when you used to go out, let's go around the table. Like, what was the way you used to, like, go up and talk to girls?
Oh boy.
Like how would you break the ice? Just
Man.
one way to break the ice. Do you have one?
Well, first off, I'm 6'5" and blonde hair, blue eyes, so it was pretty easy
And he
for me
played
to just
football.
Yeah,
approach.
I forget. All the girls go to
It
him.
was easy. It was pretty easy.
All the girls go to him. I forgot about
But-
this. I'm sorry.
He didn't have to work like
He didn't
we
have
were.
to work for like us.
The other
yeah.
thing I will say, though, is, like, I never really, whatever, you guys may disagree, but I never really chased. Like, that wasn't really my thing. Like, when I went out, it was to hang out with my friends, have a good time. Like, usually it was, like, Friday nights, like, after a long work week, you're just like, yep, I just want to have a couple drinks, listen to some music, like, let loose a little bit. And then from there, like, I was in this mindset, like, you just go with the flow. Like, whatever comes naturally. So, like, if I'm dancing through my own thing and, like, somebody picks up on that vibe and loves it, then it's like, all right, like, let's see where that goes, Like,
Okay, but did you so there's girls who, they look at you and they give you like these eyes. So do you pick up on the eyes and then go to them, or you waited until they came to you?
Probably both, right?
I would say, yeah,
Little
I guess
both?
a little bit of both. But like I said,
Okay.
I never really went out with the mindset, like, oh, I'm getting a girl tonight. Like,
Well, yeah, no. When you go out
I
with that
agree.
mindset is when you find nothing.
It's when you
literally.
fail.
It's
Yeah.
literally when you fail.
We know
and
some folks like
it's
that.
funny. I try to tell people that all the time. I'm like, if you guys look for these things, if you go hunting for, like, a relationship, it's not going to happen.
It's gonna
You have
fail
to
every
just
time.
Let it come naturally, But, yeah. So, I don't know. I'm all natural. That's my philosophy.
No deodorant. No, I'm joking.
Mike, you go
Hell,
next.
no aluminum in my deodorant.
So my approach has changed over the years, and that's in part like because of how the game is nowadays. Like back in the day, like I grew up in Central Islip, so like you would like ask girls to dance. You know what I'm saying? Or like you would either ask them to dance, or if you was at the the parties,
Yeah.
you could get away with just like pulling up and like, you know what I'm saying? Like if she, turned back and she like with it, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, but let's say for the single friends nowadays, like the people who probably are gonna watch us are,
I wanna
from
say
20
so many
to,
things,
to
but I'm
40
not
most likely.
So my big thing these days, I agree with everything Schmuck said in terms of going with the flow. Like I'm not no weirdo. Like it's real. Like people make it way too complicated, and like
They try too
it
hard.
really shouldn't be that hard to not be a weirdo. My thing is, I like giving compliments. So like, if I like what she got on, or I like the way she put the fit together, or like I like the tattoo, or like
2 weeks ago, he complimented glasses.
Thanks, Taylor.
welcome.
Thanks.
Sunglasses
Thanks,
to be
Taylor.
specific.
Thank you,
Sunglasses
Taylor.
to be specific.
Thank you,
But
Taylor.
no, it speaks to the smallest things can turn into a larger conversation.
Touche.
I'm just saying.
Touche.
He dug himself out of grave with that one. Thank you, Taylor.
You're welcome. I think I dug you out of a grave on that one, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So my big thing is like I'll give a compliment, and then based on that, you'll know if you know how to read a girl's energy, if you know how to read a woman's energy, whether she like is actually responsive or not. Because she'll either keep it moving, maybe say thank you and keep it moving, or she'll like stop to talk to you. So it's easy.
Yeah. You're just striking up a conversation
Right.
real
You
smooth.
just got to watch what you say, though, because you could mean one thing, but if you say it one way, you fouled out.
Absolutely, but then that goes back to like the mindset thing, right? Like I never walk out the crib, still to this day, walk out the crib like, oh, I'm gonna like get
gonna
with a
score
girl,
tonight.
right? I'm gonna score.
Choo-choo.
Like, trust me, I got homies that do that, and they go right home to their best friend, their most loyal one, Pamela. You know, her name's Pamela, right? You know, they go right back to their loyal one.
Jill.
And, you know, because that's the one that ain't going to fail them, right? But they done failed themselves by putting them expectations on themselves. So,
Touche.
I just be chilling, bro. You know, like it just works out. So, yeah, the compliments are my thing.
Mark, I want to hear your synopsis.
You want me to go first? All right, Mels goes last then.
I'll go last. That's fine.
He's batting cleanup. It's okay.
That's what she said.
So
Hey,
Hey,
my
yo.
biggest thing was dancing. 100% was dancing. Because
Yeah.
when we used to go out,
That's
it was
fair.
Yeah.
literally just like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
like just, just
Yeah.
going
Mama
up
de la
to a
mama de la
girl.
mama.
Yeah, literally. So
Yeah,
literally
nah,
just like
that's a big one. Yeah.
salsa merengue, like
It's a big one.
as long as it wasn't reggaeton,
It's a big one.
because that's like that was like an
Bruh.
extra step. Like
Right.
girls would be like, okay, like you're just coming up to grind on.
Yeah, basically.
Yo, see, if
like
I-
you coming
when
up
I
to
did
shake
that stuff,
ass.
Successful.
Yeah, but like
Although-
I said, you're a
6'5".
tall, like blonde hair, blue eyed. All the Spanish
And
girls
I'm
be
not
like,
Colombian.
exactly. All
Oh, please.
all the Spanish
I'm not
girls will be up on you, man.
No, but
But like,
slight amendment. We would dance to the reggaeton with the shorties after all of the.
yeah, because you already have the shorty, you're already dancing, you're already talking. Like, it's just to break the ice to like be like, I can dance, you can dance, like let's just dance.
But it's also not weird if you do that with your friends, with your boys.
No.
If you guys are just,
But
if you're
here's how
just
we would
breaking
do
the
it.
ice, like, it's more weird if you're standing there like, Dracula and his boys in the corner, just like this, like watching
Absolutely.
people.
yeah, 100%.
I'd rather like us four be out there dancing, looking at each other, and then setting the tone for everybody else than,
Yeah.
So that's sort of what we would do. Like, Mark can correct me where I'm wrong, but we would go out to Winter Circle, which is a club near me. Right, we go there every Saturday. Right, Spanish spot. Right, I'm like one of only 3 brothers in there, but I'm like, yo, I'm Latino Negro for the night, baby. You know what I'm
The
saying?
good thing
That's
is
it.
Mike is Mike knows how. I'm not gonna lie, Mike knows how to dance. So like it works out because he actually knows how to dance.
You're
Because you bring someone who doesn't know how to dance,
You're right.
and it's like
don't matter who they
what
are.
are you trying to
Yeah.
say? Oh,
Not.
I haven't brought you.
Not like we've
I
brought
will
some.
not go.
We've brought some of our boys. Okay, we've brought some of our boys, and let's just say they didn't fare as well as we fared in the club.
Mark, we've gone dancing though.
We're not
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
but
you,
I'm-
brother.
Oh, yeah.
We're not talking about you.
Yeah.
But yeah, get so. I mean,
The middle
dancing's
stage.
also your love language too, so it comes
Oh
naturally.
yeah,
to you.
100%. But like that was my biggest thing. If we went out to a bar, it was more just the eye contact. Like if her eyes and she smiled at me, like if she looked at me and smiled at me, like in not like a weird way, because sometimes they like smile because they're nervous.
Yep.
And you have to like understand that different attitude. But if I thought they like smiled to me like the correct way, where they're like,
She
Oh,
wants
like-
to be approached.
yeah, I want you to approach me, then I would like go up and start talking.
Man, there was this
I like
one
it.
time where these twins, they was about it.
Shout out Coors
And,
Light commercial.
And our boy that was with us,
Whatever. All right.
he cost us. He cost us that night.
Me and him were dancing, and then he just showed up out of nowhere and then fumbled the.
Yeah, they scared. They ran away.
Bro,
Yo.
you didn't fumble. You were like Mark Sanchez. You butt fumbled.
Wow.
I did butt fumble. It was almost like J.R. Smith with LeBron in Game 1, like where J.R. Smith dribbles out of bounds and LeBron and Kevin Love is sitting there like, yo, like.
That was his face, yo. That was his face. You gotta do it to the camera. I'm sorry. Just like that. That was his face when it happened. He just looked like that. Yo, I was.
Bruh.
Done.
I'm like, twins? Twins! We're never gonna have this opportunity again.
They were good looking ones too. Yeah.
I'll be on the sidelines cheering for you guys.
Poor guy was pissed.
I mean, I got over it, but like, still, you know. All right, whoa. What's
What was the
your
It's Miller time.
yeah? What's your go-to in terms of approaching women?
It's kind of a mixture of both you and Schmuck here, because I'm not a dancer. I don't like dancing. It's not really like my thing.
Sad. I remember when
Like-
Shorty tried to back it up on you at Acacia. You caught that shit though. You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, okay.
You
So like
caught
when
that
I'm put
shit.
when I'm
Caught
put
that
under
shit.
pressure, I'll when I'm up to the plate, yes, like I'll step up.
You're
I'll
damn
step
right.
up.
You're
All
damn right. You
Like,
better step up,
duh.
motherfucker.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm kind of more on like the let things come to you, but also if the opportunity presents itself, make sure that you are a cordial compliment and be open to understanding that chemistry that you mentioned before. Because if it's not there, you got to know, like, wait, all right, this energy is off. All right, like, it's not happening. All right, cool, whatever. Move on to the next, or just vibe out with my friends, my boys. It is what it is. Those type of things happen to the absolute best of us. So having that social awareness and that know-how to recognize what situation you're in, that's where those things are going to be key. So like I said before, a group setting, perfect for understanding the chemistry, between groups, 2 people, 3, 4, whatever it is. That's going to be where I live personally.
Okay, so that was a beautiful soliloquy. Let me ask you this. What would you say is like the switch for you to like approach versus like,
Oh, it's confidence.
okay.
You don't it's confidence.
But like, is it
Self-confidence.
like if she's giving the eyes, then you're gonna go up first, or like what? Or is it just you like what you like?
Well, if you're not
like,
reading the defense,
There's-
you're not executing the
yeah,
play.
there's
I
kind of
agree,
like this
and
energy.
I got a lazy eye, so I read everything.
Yeah, he does.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I read everything.
there's this.
I got peripherals.
I see
you-
everything.
You know how like
Global.
You know how like sometimes people can say like I feel your energy is off.
Yes.
I feel your energy is off. Like oh you had a bad day. Like what's wrong? Like that, or I want nothing to do with you. Those two energies are very very similar. Even though there's a fine line between this and that, right? So I feel like I'm good at reading people's energy. So that's where I am. Like if someone's energy is vibing with the energy that I give off, that's where I live. So if I'm approaching someone or if I'm having a good time near somebody and they're having a good time too, like we're dancing to the same music, same type of energy with friend groups, with the personalities, that's in public view, that's where I'd be more of interested.
I like it. You know what's also lit to bring plus ones to, and this can be. I mean, listen. You know,
gonna
we're
say
talking
weddings.
in the context of female plus ones or ladies, but like also, like sporting events with your boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
sporting
Billy's, shout
events
out
with
Billy's.
your shorty. Like, there's something about like sports, and especially like New York sports,
Ain't
that
nothing
like
like
hits
it.
different.
Especially when teams are winning.
Yeah,
I know who you
I
are.
never did that.
You never brought like your shorty to like a Yankee game or something.
Or
To
Gi-
me, that was
have
too
you gone- you
expensive
and
a
Katie-
gamble to do that.
Have you guys gone to Giants games?
Oh yeah, No, like when I'm married, that's a different situation.
No, yeah,
Wait. Okay, so
He said you're shorty, so even right now.
Yeah, like-
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
that's
No,
where I
no.
was.
So like my wife and I, 100%. We've been to Yankees games, and before we were even married, we've been to Yankees games, we went Giants games.
But you never brought like a date to like a game or something.
was
like
that and okay? Now I got a question because I have a similar thought. Is it because you don't want to see them in? You don't want them to see you possibly?
some baller vibes?
No, not on ball. Like be in a negative state of energy.
Nah, I don't care about that.
Oh, well, that's your bad. See, like
So-
me, I'd freak out if it was my
so,
favorite
to
team.
be
I'd
honest,
be like
like-
kind of upset.
The way I look at it is like, I like my team, and like if you can't handle me at my worst or my best with that team,
Fair.
then it ain't gonna work.
Probably
But
depends on how long you've been seeing somebody though too.
My getting back to what I was saying, I never brought like a date or like, not a serious relationship to like a outing like that, because to me, that's like a really expensive date, and I'm not cheap, but I feel like there's a
Unless you're
better way
getting
to
hooked
go
up with the
about it.
tickets, right? Unless you're getting hooked
No,
up
I just think there's a better way to go about it. Like you can make use of that money
elsewhere.
with a date elsewhere. Yeah, like I feel like I'd rather take someone of significance to go see like my favorite team play, whether they suck or not, than like someone I don't even care. Because half the time, like let's be honest, right? Like half the time you're not going to be paying attention to that person. You're going to be watching the game. So like, why would I bring somebody I want to hang out with and I want to get to know to somewhere where I'm going to spend more time and energy not paying attention to that person?
Well, that's why I think it depends on how long you've been seeing that person. If you know, you're not going to take them on like a first date there.
No, but like to his point, right? Like it'll be a really good date to like take somebody to your favorite sports team game or whatnot.
I
Like,
think down the road, yeah, like a
Well, that's what I'm
month, 2
saying.
months in, yeah.
But like I wouldn't do that initially.
You wouldn't do that on like the second or the third date.
no.
Well,
To be clear, no.
I don't know if we
wouldn't
can
either,
curse, but heck no.
I agree, because to me, like, especially sports games are for like teams you like, it's like something special. Like I don't know what it is. Like just being in the stadium is something special. At least to me, I like going to watch a Yankees game is. I'm a Yankees fan, so it's more special than going to watch a Mets game just to go watch a Mets game.
Just to go watch baseball.
Exactly. Like a Yankees game is special to me. So if I want to bring somebody, I'm gonna bring someone special or go with my boys.
But I think if you like the Mets, it's the same theory applies.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. It's just I'm
Just
saying
for the Mets fans out there.
for your sports team, like if it's something special, like I understand why you wouldn't take them.
But like if I'm taking somebody on a date, I'm taking them to a place that I can actually get to know them. That's why like I thought like the whole movie thing growing up was stupid too, because why would I
you
take
gonna
somebody
sit
I
there
want
to
to
be
get to know?
silent for 3 hours?
Yeah, like I want to watch the dang movie. I don't want to be talking to you.
Well, because there was a thing. Well,
And I like movies, so
when you were younger, there was a thing about going to the movies.
nah, that's lame. I never. There's another thing you could have done that wasn't at the movies.
Well,
You could go to the mall, like half of us in.
well. The thing is,
Long
like,
Island
you
went
weren't
to-
really trying to get to know your date at the movies. You were taking them to the movies to
Me trying to get to know him in other ways.
watch that movie.
You could have gone to the mall. You could have.
You-
You could have
you
gone
can't-
to the
you-
local pools or the
That's not-
beach.
no.
You
that's
can't
not what
watch
I'm
the
saying.
movie at the
I
mall.
understand what he's saying. I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
I
You can't watch
understand
the
what you're
movie.
saying,
Okay.
but you just can't.
You can do all that other stuff elsewhere, not at the movies.
Doing it at the car, you're getting to know it at the car in the middle of the mall. That's it.
No,
Well, that
dude.
too.
No,
That
you.
too, yeah, I agree.
You walk
That's
around
it.
the food court and then you sneak into the bathroom when ain't nobody looking.
Wow.
This guy's. See,
I'm
this
loving
guy's
this
crazy.
tangent.
I'd rather
I'm
just do it at
loving
the
this
mall.
tangent.
What? At the mall? I'd rather,
At the mall, the
At
movies.
the movies. I'd rather, yo, now I'm thinking about the mall. This guy's crazy.
You're one of those guys. That, no, I ain't gonna say it on the podcast.
All right, you said no sports.
Definitely
All
no to
right,
sports.
So
but that's
sports
also
guy,
because I love sports. So
how does it feel going
Why are you smiling at me like that?
to sports games with
Rip
your
that smile off your face, motherfucker. What you mean?
El Tren.
What you mean?
right.
Ask your question. You
No,
you
go
gonna
to
ask
me
your
first so you can prep his answer.
You're going to ask the question. Ask it like a man. Ask the question. Go ahead.
truth or dare.
So you take. Sorry, I'm sorry.
You all nervous and shit?
It's because I'm laughing too much. So you like going to sports games with your boys,
Yes.
but you also like taking some dates,
Plus
special
ones.
dates.
Yes.
How does it feel?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do you get to talk? Like I don't know. I'm
Only on the
actually asking,
subway.
like
So-
can you talk from where you're seated?
So it's like I don't want to make it seem like that's like an like a recurring thing, like every week.
It's
or
only when he's
whatever.
on the 7 train.
Okay. All right. You're about to be in seventh heaven. You keep talking like that. Anyways,
I already am.
yeah.
PSA.
Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I haven't taken dates or plus ones to a Knicks game or a Yankee game. You know, my favorite team, right? My favorite teams, Rangers games. I would say that it's usually a mixture, right? Like, first off, it depends on like what the situation looks like, you know. So listen, because I'm blessed to be in the industry that I'm blessed to be in, like sometimes you get access to certain things that
Other
us
people won't be
everyday
able to.
people don't necessarily, you know, have that much access to.
Yeah.
So, you know, like if it's like a Friday or Saturday night or like Sunday, you know, whatever, like during the week, whatever, like it's a vibe. You know, you drink a little bit. I'm not much
Pay
of
a
a
couple
drinker.
$100.
Huh?
What?
I'm not much. I'm not much of a drinker, so like, you know, the food, sip on a little something, vibe out. You know, you're chilling. Honestly, it's just like what a regular date would be, because, you know, chances are, at least for me, I'm bringing somebody that I trust in that situation that's not going to make a fool of me, because I might have media partners there. I might have clients there. So, like, I got to make sure that, like, you going to represent me right.
Yeah, there's a certain stature that you have to
Yeah, you know.
set yourself
They
at.
paid the cost to be the sauce, baby. So, you know, anybody that I'm bringing is like an extension of me. So, chances are we would have already had that chemistry, and, like, I would have already, like, gotten to know them outside of that game. You know.
Jew hurt.
Yeah. Some plus ones have been better than others. I'll say that, though.
Yeah,
Hey,
alright.
yo.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah, learning experiences. Learning experiences.
But that's how you learn.
Yeah.
School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah. School of hard sauce. Sauce of hard knocks.
You got to grow somewhere.
Yep.
Yikes.
We have touched on a lot for our first episode. I think I would like to leave you guys with a trend that and shout out Alessa. Okay, she's going to be back soon, y'all.
Mills and I will never be invited back.
Yeah, after this podcast, you damn right. You got a better shot of meeting God anyways. Yeah,
Stevie Wonder could have seen that
Yeah,
coming.
Stevie Wonder could see that y'all ain't getting invited back. No, I'm joking. You're, of course, invited back. I think, quite honestly, you guys would be amazing co-hosts.
Only
So,
if the audience wants me back, I'll be back.
I think they will, okay? Right. Listen.
Let me
that's
know in the comments down below.
Exactly. And remember, ladies, he showed that ring, okay? So shout out my Katie.
I
Shout
got
out our
multiple.
Katie, okay?
This one's
know what I'm
black,
saying?
but I got a gold one inside.
Hey, listen, once you go black, you never go back. Anyways,
Hey.
so there is a fake but emotionally accurate study that suggests that a little pre-date liquid courage, aka taking shots before a first date, might actually help increase your success rate. Taking 1 to 2 shots before your first date reportedly makes you 43% more charming, 27% less awkward, 100% more likely to show up looking slightly more confident. All for an average of taking shots before a first date increases success rate by 60%. My question to you all is, what do you think of that?
Are we driving?
And it's up to you. Hopefully
No,
not.
you're
I
not.
say that jokingly.
Hopefully not.
I say that
You're not
jokingly, but
driving.
seriously,
No,
you ain't doing that.
Nah,
But
we're not driving, actually.
what was your question? I'm sorry, I put that out of my mind. when-
Okay.
You're
So,
driving in Mario Kart.
What do I think of it?
The statement from this fake study, but emotionally accurate study, is that taking shots could increase your success rate overall by 60% on a date.
Let's
What
just
do we- who wants to
waterfall
go?
it, starting with Mark.
All right, we'll waterfall it then. The thing is, it's about confidence level, right?
Yeah.
So it just depends
Yeah.
how confident you are in yourself. Like if you're a confident person, like the liquid
You don't
courage,
need it. You don't need it.
it might
called liquid
backfire on
courage,
you.
you're right.
Like
You might get a little lit too fast.
exactly. Like you just might mess up. Like maybe she wants to drink with you,
Right.
so then you start drinking with her, trying to like be with her, and you're gonna get trashed, and then you're gonna look stupid.
Yep.
So it's it's a flip of a coin, pretty much. If it's good or bad, it does help. I had 2 girls that I used to go out with who literally told me that they
Took a shot.
because they wanted to
Let
drink
loose a little
to
bit.
let loose. Yeah,
Right.
because they were.
Healthy reasons.
Yeah, it's not like I didn't think they were awkward, but in their own mind they thought they were awkward.
Subconsciousness.
So it made sense to me. I was like, okay, I understand because they just felt awkward.
Right.
But like when I talked to them, like going out with them, like I thought it was fine, like everything was perfect, like everything was good. It was just they thought in their own mind that they were awkward, like trying to talk or hang out or say anything.
So can I build on that?
Yeah.
Wait. What? Anything else to add to that?
Nope.
I love that. 2 things. Number 1, if I can't do it sober, then I don't need it. That's my thing, personally. But number 2, it's actually a ritual for me where it's like if it's a date that I actually like, really care about, like damn, like I can't f this up. I'm going stone sober. I'm not even smoking a joint until after, right? Like until after, like I sense the vibe out and see what's going on.
And probably with her.
Oh yeah. Yes, preferably. If she doesn't, that's fine. I'll drop her off, make sure she gets back home safely, and then I'll light my joint. But
I'm just sitting here contemplating and wondering, how did we get socially to a point where we feel the need to pregame before a date?
you're saying that in a real interesting face, Woo.
Well, it makes sense.
What? No, it makes sense. The
Insert
whole
Play-Doh.
I can make an argument that was always the case.
Yes, but to your point, you're the only one here, or at least I think all 4 of us probably would say we want to go in as our best selves, and our best selves is probably our sober selves,
Yes.
right? All 4 of us probably like that. Whether it's a first date, a second date, third, and like you're not showing that side until way down the like a lot like taking her to a sports game. You can.
Well, I guess like Mike said, there was once where I thought she was too hot for me. So like I did drink before going out because I thought she was too hot for me.
Can I rebuttal on that?
Okay.
Yeah, go.
If you thought that way, the fact that she even said yes to going out with you means you don't need to drink.
No, I agree now.
That's where
But I was
When-
19
when
and
you
I
were
was
young.
like, yeah, I was 19
If
and I was
you're
like,
batting above average,
yeah.
why are you gonna use some PEDs?
Because he
You don't need to.
I didn't have the
Bars.
confidence.
Here's
right
the
there.
thing. Here's the thing. He might feel real confident with the fastball, but not as confident with the changeup.
But
So
the fastball's already in the middle over the plate. Why does he have to even worry about the changeup?
Because I wasn't confident in
don't.
myself. That's all it was.
foul balls are a
I'm
thing
just saying,
sometimes.
if you're playing out of your league, and she's already like, hey, yeah, like let's hang out, let's do this. I totally want to talk to you. You don't have to give yourself any kind of extra boost.
Oh, for
You
sure.
don't need it.
Yeah, I think that's what Mills was trying to say.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's exactly.
I'm
it.
just
Yeah.
saying that.
no,
No,
I'm
you put
saying
it in.
you're
You
right.
put it in
Put it in-
perfect terms. I
Sometimes I have a stroke of genius. Other
100%
times
agree.
I question my integrity.
Now, is that your answer? Like,
No. I'm
like-
still waiting for Mills to finish. When Plato's done,
Oh.
then I'll spit philosophy.
Plato. No, I'm Aristotle.
All right, Socrates.
Aristotle.
Socrates Mills.
That's you know what? First single off Hands Up, Head Up 2 right there.
He's announcing his album. This is really groundbreaking.
That's not a real album, even though it could be. Yeah. So no, to finish the thought, 100% agree. You put exactly what I was thinking into words right there. Because if we're pre-gaming dates, where does that line stop? Like,
I think you have
I'm
to
not
have-
saying like obviously a comfort thing but again, when does it become a crutch?
Right.
Like there's a deeper conversation there.
Well, it becomes
have.
controlling your alcohol overall, right?
100%. Like, because what if you're going out to dinner and drinks? Okay, you've already had two shots. All right, no, she wanted a bottle of wine at dinner. I can't drink more than one glass. Because what if, hey, again, like I asked before, what if I'm driving? Like those are real conversations that in the dating world, like we're not considering in that moment when studies like that show up. And that's all I'm saying with that.
You should write a book.
I don't hang out with winos.
It's just
But
an
I agree.
example.
No, I
It's just
agree.
an
I
example.
agree. You're right.
Schmucky.
I don't know. I'm just trying to put all this stuff in a blender and think about it. But for me, first off, I've never, ever once considered, nor have I ever pre-gamed a date.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's always
And,
been tall and blonde and blue-eyed.
Long, tan, handsome. But no,
Just made me
I don't
shake.
think
Are you
I've
kidding me?
ever had to do that or ever even considered it. And I think, to be fair, right, like if you're resulting to that, right, it's a deeper conversation. But for me, I think it just kind of proves the statement of like, know your worth, right? Like you got to know, no matter what, like maybe you don't view yourself as the like most handsome guy or like most stylish or like with it or most successful, whatever. Like everybody's got something. But at the same time, like it doesn't matter. You are important. You are you, and like you gotta be you. So if you're again trying to use PDs when you're batting above average, why? There's something else to be said. And I think for me, like I've never had to do that. I just pretty much went out there, tried my best, and I knew like, all right, like if this is going nowhere, then I don't want it, you know. And I'm not gonna. If it comes around later, like sorry, like that train has already left the station. For me, it was just, you know, if you see it and you go for it and you land it, great. If not, move on. Like I don't know, and maybe that's just me, but I feel like it's always been that way for me with anything, not even just relationships. But I don't want to open up that can of worms. You know, I don't know how much time we got left, or you know, my first time on the podcast, I don't want to be boring people and be like, "Yo, take that guy out of here."
No, listen. If we felt that way, I would have been like,
I don't know.
take the shades off.
All these SpongeBob memes have been
Right.
phenomenal.
I mean,
and the-
look, we could even take this another way: is pre-gaming before you go out to a bar and meeting someone.
Okay,
if
so-
you meet there, like that's a whole nother conversation, another question, and another podcast.
But like to be
Right?
fair,
Does that fall in the same category?
growing
I'm
out,
just saying that.
Going out though, whenever I went out with friends and like, I don't know if
Well,
my
that's
friend will
hookup
ever
culture,
watch
I
this,
guess,
but my
so.
friend Vinny, who like
Send it to him. He's got to watch it.
he was in my bachelor
We're gonna send him
party.
this timestamp.
Like literally, there was a point in our lives. It was actually pretty cool.
Mike,
Oh,
just cut it
sorry,
up. You're fine,
I'm
you're
not
fine.
good at this.
You're fine. You're fine.
You're so adorable.
There was actually a point in time where we were both single, we were both working full time, and we were always hanging out. We were boys, but we were like, you know what? Like every Friday night, we made a pact. Every Friday night, we were gonna go out. We were gonna go to a different town, different bar, whatever, and we were just gonna live life. And like, I just remember going to all these different places, like all these different experiences every Friday. I swear to God, like we didn't even have to ask each other. We just knew where to be at what time to pregame and then go. And honestly, it was so cool. A bunch of people literally came up to us, like that we were friends with, but they literally said, "Yo, you guys should strap a GoPro to your chest every Friday because like the crap you guys do
That's
together
fire.
is crazy." And
That's a fire
it
suggestion.
honestly built like our relationship and extended it, you know, like yeah, like we hung out anyways, we talked anyways, we shared music, interests, sports, whatever. But like that's when I would pregame and be like, yeah, like just me and my friend and whoever else wanted to join. That's when I'd be like, yeah, let's let loose, let's open up. Never ever did I consider, oh yeah, I need a shot or two before a date. You know, like
Yeah.
listen, you go on that date, you are who you are. And if that person doesn't like you, too bad. You know, if you try to be somebody else, it's not even worth the relationship at that point because now you gotta play two sides, two teams. You're like Two-Face.
Yep.
It ain't worth it.
I'm with you
But
on
I
that.
will stop talking now because
Good
I
job,
feel like
Aristotle.
Hey, I'm Aristotle.
No, you're Socrates. Socrates Mills.
I'm Squidward. I'm Squidward. I'm Squidward. Squidward. Squidward.
I think you're all idiots.
I think you're all
anyways,
Squidward.
Bold and brash, more like belongs in the trash.
But you're my idiots.
No, I'm Squidward.
Well, Squidward.
Don't sue
What are
us,
you,
Nickelodeon.
Spidward?
R.I.P. Steven Hillenberg, but yo, Nickelodeon, y'all should have hired me. You missed that boat.
Okay. All right. On that note, thank you so much for being with us on our inaugural episode. We will be coming back to you very soon Maybe we'll bring. Maybe Schmock and Mills will stick around. Who knows?
Stick around.
Hey, if you want me back, reach out to Sauce over there and let
Hey.
him know. I'll come back. I have no problem.
Right.
Also, good. We are sponsored today by.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my little side hustle, Bonehead Breaks. If you all like sports cards, it don't matter what it is.
Right.
But if you do,
Fridays.
yeah, me and my boy Steve on Fridays on Whatnot and TikTok now. You guys can follow us. We do live streams. We do open breaks, boxes, hobby, jumbos, hangers, blasters, just single packs. It don't matter. Auctions, whatever. Come find us, Bonehead Breaks. There ain't nothing no crazy about it. Just look it up. It's literally a skull with a backwards hat, hence me, you know?
All right.
And, oh, yeah, our engineer over there, a.k.a. the former Spanish Poppy, Mark, he 3D prints all our shit. So
That's Bonehead Breaks. BONEBREAKS. Oh shit, I can't spell.
Bone Bricks?
Yo,
Don't follow
yeah,
Bone Breaks. That's Cap. It's BONEHEAD Breaks. BREAKS.
There we
Stay
go.
in school, people.
See?
Stay in school.
Yeah.
Bad to the bone.
Yo quiero
All
Taco
right.
Bell.
Thank you all. Good night.
Mama de la
Woo!
Mano. Who are you people? What's the difference? Get a dog, little longy.
Cool. All right. We'll talk later. Love you.
Can we say
Love
that
you, Juan.
people from Texas are dumb?
Doing it.
Where's he going?
Judy?